Hi, my name is Kennedy Murray, and when thinking about my thesis, I've been thinking a lot about why I decided to pursue media studies in the first place. If I had to sum up what drove me to the major, I'd say it's an interest in whose stories get told in what ways. Goes without saying that we're living in a time where we constantly change how we interact with media, and that one of the biggest changes has been increased accessibility to modes of production. Whether that means using your laptop to write a blog post, or using your iPhone to make home videos and turning those home videos into a film. With my thesis, I really want to explore what this increased accessibility means in terms of representation, particularly when it comes to Black women. In The Politics of Representation of Network Television, Herman Gray categorizes Black sitcoms and offers a structure for examining the nuances of their storytelling practices. Building on the work of Gray and other scholars who've explored the politics of representation, like Jeff Smith in Black Faces, White Voices, The Politics of Dubbing and Carmen Jones, I'd like to dive into just how this area has evolved alongside emerging media forms. When I look at a cable show like Insecure, for example, that got its start on YouTube as Awkward Black Girl, in comparison to a traditional network show like Living Single, I'm curious about how user-generated content has affected the process of getting stories about Black women told. When I look at the social media attention surrounding a show like Scandal, I want to know more about how increasingly direct audience feedback affects how these stories are promoted. What are the fundamental shifts in how these stories come together, how they look, how they sound? Ultimately, I'd like my thesis to revolve around the question of, as the lines between who creates and who consumes becomes more and more blurred, what changes are we seeing in who takes center stage?